Delta Airlines is apologizing after a flight which departed from Detroit was diverted to New York because passengers had been given spoiled food. Flight 136 was traveling from Detroit to the Netherlands this morning when it discovered that a portion of the in-flight food served to travelers was spoiled. While it's unclear if any of the 227 passengers or flight crew got sick, medics met the plane when it landed in JFK Airport in New York around 4 a.m. Delta says it's investigating what happened and is apologizing for the inconvenience and travel delays. An Oakland County man's conviction for murdering a family is being upheld. In 2022, Nicholas Bari was sentenced to life in prison for killing 6-year-old Ty Taz Moore, 32-year-old Tokyo Moore, and 28-year-old Isis Rimson. Bari had argued that his conviction should be overturned, but a 3-judge panel has rejected those arguments. An investigation is underway after a man was found dead in a lake in Pontiac. Authorities say the 38-year-old's body was found Tuesday afternoon in Harris Lake. Investigators have not yet determined if the man accidentally drowned or if foul play was involved. An appeals court is ruling that students who were enrolled in a fake university in Farmington Hills can sue the U.S. government. The University of Farmington was set up by ICE and the U.S. government as part of a sting operation which targeted student visa fraud. The students, mostly from India, claim they were recruited to the fake school by the government, who claimed that students were paying the $11,000 a year tuition so that they could have legal visas and be in the country legally. After the arrests and deportations of at least 250 students, a lawsuit was filed against the U.S. government by many of the students. The lawsuit was dismissed on technical grounds in 2022, but an appeals court has overturned that decision and is putting the case back with the claims court. Investigators are working to determine how a woman died in Washtenaw County. On Sunday, the body of a woman was found along Earhart Road near 6 Mile Road in Northfield Township. While there has been no word on the woman's identity or how she died, police say that they have found no evidence to suggest any danger or threats to residents of Northfield Township. The opening bell rings this morning after a lowercase Friday on Wall Street. Stocks slipped after trending higher in early Friday trading, as new data showed inflation slowing to its lowest annual rate in more than 3 years. At the closing bell, the Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 45 points to 39,118. The S&P 500 lost 22 points to 5460. The Nasdaq fell 126 points to 17,732. A federal judge in Texas is temporarily blocking a Biden administration plan to extend overtime pay to around $4 million salaried workers. A new Labor Department rule passed in April requires overtime pay to salaried workers who earn less than $58,600 a year. Currently, the limit is $35,500 set in 2019. Texas sued over the new rule, and the judge on Friday put it on hold while the challenge works through the courts. The FCC is looking to make it easier for consumers to unlock their cell phones. The agency unveiled a proposal last week that addresses when customers are looking to switch providers and they have to have their current phone unlocked. The agency unveiled a proposal last week that addresses when customers are looking to switch providers and they have to have their current phone unlocked. The new rule would require those companies to free up devices within 60 days of activation. Currently, there is no timetable for providers to do so. If approved, the FCC says it would ease headaches for consumers trying to switch plans and bump up competition in the marketplace. An open meeting on the proposal is set for next month. California's high-speed rail project is marking a milestone. The final segment waiting for the green light between Los Angeles and San Francisco got it just last week. That means the entire 463-mile route is now environmentally cleared for construction. The bullpen gave up 2 late runs as the Tigers lost to the Twins 5-3 in their series opener in Minnesota. Tariq Skubal tossed 6 innings of 3-run ball but did not factor in the decision. Will Vest took the loss after giving up the go-ahead run in the 7th inning. Justin Henry Malloy and Ryan Kreidler both homered for the Tigers, who have dropped 5 of their last 6. The Tigers and Twins continue their 3-game series tonight in Minneapolis. Keter Montero will get the ball for the Tigers. Minnesota will counter with right-hander David Festa. In other team news, shortstop J.V. Baez began a rehab assignment at AAA Toledo last night and is on track to return before the All-Star break. The Red Wings' complete 2024-25 regular season schedule was released yesterday. After opening at home against Pittsburgh on October 10th, the Wings will then host Nashville on October 12th. The Wings will make their first ever trip to Salt Lake City to play the Utah Hockey Club, formerly the Arizona Coyotes, on March 24th. Utah visits Detroit on March 6th. The Wings' final game of the season is in Toronto on April 17th.